these are my sunflowers, and I have some other flowers growing there in the front. Yeah, there are a lot of weeds as well. My irises out here didn't really seem to bloom, but I do have these sunflowers are ones that I started inside, and they're growing really well. And then I planted some seeds down here, the zinnias. These are some irises that have already been planted. I have one bloom right there. I do have irises in other places around the yard. Some have bloomed, some have not. Last night we had a really heavy rain. I have been really discouraged with my plants. These are my strawberry plants here, and I do need to do some weeding, but they doubled in size in just one night of a really good rain. This right here is this is Italian oregano, and in front of it I have rosemary. I was hoping that this would grow well and that I could dry out some herbs to put in my cabinet for, you know, the winter. This is basil. The front one is one that I planted early, and then we had a really cold night and it got too cold, and so you can see some of the leaves got brown. I picked some of them off. The other plant is a plant that I just bought last week and planted in with it. So there's my basil. This is my parsley. This is growing really well. I love parsley in soups and stuff, and I heard that this grows really well, so I'm glad for that. And I just put them in the tires here because it's kind of like a raised bed, and I figured that it would help to kind of contain the actual plant. This is a cucumber plant. The stem itself looks kind of sparse, and it was kind of going up this stick, but it didn't seem like it was going well, so I took it off the stick and just laid it down like that. And then I have some more parsley here in front of it. Here's another cucumber plant. These cucumber plants I started inside, and these weren't growing well at all, but we had that really good rain last night, and so I have some good stuff going. These weeds right here are the weeds. I think these are from I don't know. These are the kind of weeds that I had to pull up all along this garden area. But these are also peppers. These are peppers I started from seeds, so that's awesome. They are growing. I had some onion seeds that I planted in these 2 rows, and I don't see much happening with that at all. I have a squash plant over there, and I have this tarp that a really good gardener gave me. So I put the tarp down, but I haven't really planted inside those little holes, and you can see the weeds just coming out. This whole area I had pulled up all the weeds all around the edges, and it's like a jungle. So it's kind of discouraging. So that's why I really need this tarp, and I need to get more cardboard like Danny does. I also have some more things to plant. I have some kale. I bought these from a friend, and they weren't doing well at all. Then we had this really great rain, so it gives me hope that they're going to do better. There's my tomato plant. So I'm going to plant these this afternoon. We have to go out this morning for church, and I'm going to plant the rest of this stuff when I come back. I am really encouraged that I have some stuff growing, you know. And my tomato plants. These 2 tomato plants I bought at a garden scenery, nursery the other day, and planted those, and they are growing really well. These are the ones that I bought. What did I buy these? Oh, at Tractor Supply, yeah. And they weren't doing very well. You can see that I have a tomato, so I'm thinking I'm supposed to pick that off, which I don't really want to do, but it's not really time for tomatoes, right? So there is stuff happening, stuff is growing, I'm learning, and this right here is a hot pepper plant. So we'll see how that goes. I just decided, hey, keep it in the little pot thing and see what happens. So thank you for watching my little garden. my little garden video. You might hear some birds. This is my jungle. This is the garden area, and if I was a real gardener, I would have this completely, you know, flattened out. And I think I'll learn. I have a friend that told me that at the end of the season, I'll go ahead and rototiller the whole thing. Maybe I'll take out my strawberry plants, or maybe just like go around my strawberry plants, because I think that those will continue to grow. And I could even make this a completely one big huge strawberry patch, right? I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I do have some stuff growing, so it's all an experiment at this point. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.